Hey up everyone, Magpie Gaming here, and in this video we're going to take a look at Hunt Showdown. This is from the creators of Crysis, from Crytek Frankfurt Studios, and yeah, I'm just going to give you an overview of the game and have a look at the basics of it. And I've got to say I'm really liking the look of this game, so maybe you will too. So first off, what is Hunt Showdown? What type of game is it and how does it play? Well, basically it's like a match-based shooter, kind of. It's been termed by some people as a battle royale game. I wouldn't really term it as a battle royale game. No, it's not really like that. You basically put into an arena, there's you and two other players. So it's a cooperative based game. You play with one other person, vs two other people, and you're put into a map and basically you're hunting animals. These are animals that have been possessed or whatever and come from hell, and you've got to hunt them. But of course you're also being hunted by the other players too. So it's kind of PvE, PvP mixed together in like a match-based scenario, a little bit like a survival game in a match-based scenario. And it's set in Louisiana in 1890, so you've got that very much kind of late 19th century vibe going on. The weapons very much fit the time period, the buildings, the clothing, it all looks very spooky. You're playing in like those swampy regions where there's lots of fog. The atmosphere within the game, especially in the night scenes, looks absolutely amazing. I mean, it is definitely a game that's going to freak you out a little bit, I think. And I'm just going to read from the Hunt Showdown website. This is how the developers describe the game. So, you and your partner are members of a secret hunting society that tracks and kills monsters. The bounties are high, but so are the risks. The smallest mistake will cost you everything: your bounty, your gear, your life, your very soul. Some hunt for wealth, some for power, some hunt to protect others, some hunt for glory. You must track your quarry through a dark and treacherous world. Winner takes all, fail and go straight to hell. So again, a very good description of the game, and basically if you die within this game you can be revived by your partner, of course, but if you were both to die, then you lose all of the gear that you started that match with. So it's a little bit along the lines of Escape from Tarkov. You'll choose the gear you want to use for that match, go into that match, but if you don't come out of that match alive, then you're going to lose everything that you went in with. So you've got to really trust the person that you play with, and as you can see from the gameplay in the background, this was a gameplay video that was done with IGN and the developers, and you've got to pick your way through. You've got to be very careful what you're doing, you've got to be very careful of your surroundings. For instance, there's black birds that you can scare. Now of course that's going to trigger AI that is around you, but it will also trigger other players that are on the map. If they see the birds rising, then they know that something spooked them. You know, you go too close to a compound that's got dogs in it, the dogs will start barking, so you've got to be very careful in what you're doing. You've got to pick your way through. But of course, if you manage to come out of that match alive, then you have the spoils of the match. You can upgrade your weapons. I think there's character progression included in this. So as of right now, it's looking like a very good game. Now, at the moment, it's entering sort of later stages of development. They're looking to take it into a closed alpha, I think sometime in December this year, looking to go into early access next year. This game is currently available to add to your wishlist on Steam if you want to, and yeah, it's looking really good. Now, closed alpha, of course you can sign up, but you're not guaranteed of getting in. It could be that they may charge for closed alpha at some point so that you'll be able to pay to get into it. Now, I don't have any information on that. That is just my opinion. I think they might actually do that, but I don't know. In the early days, this game, it was 2014 when this game was first announced. Now, this was when Crytek were not having any kind of monetary issues. Not long after that, they went into bankruptcy and they ended up closing the Austin studio where this game was originally being developed. The game development was then moved to the Frankfurt office, and it changed somewhat since then. It was shown at E3 2014, but it's changed a lot since then. They basically just took the game and ripped it apart. They kept the core of it, but changed a lot of it. The premise of the game, how it played, the settings, things like that. Completely ripped it apart and started again. And I think they've come up with a very good idea. It's definitely a game that excites me. It excites a lot of people that I know that play, you know, these types of games, for the battle royale style, cooperative, team-based games. A lot of people are looking forward to this one. And I've got to say, some of the weapons within the game look amazing as well. First off, you've got the Caldwell Rival 78 hand cannon, which is basically a sawn-off double-barrel shotgun. It looks amazing. Very, very beefy looking gun. Then we've got the Dolch 96 Precision. That's going to be your automatic pistol. You've got your trusty knife, which is always the bare basics of weapons. Not something that you'd probably want to use within this game, but if it's, you know, last resort, then it's going to have to be the weapon that you use. We've got the Mosin Nagant M1891 Obrez. Now, of course, Mosin Nagant, you will know this if you play Battlefield 1. Very good rifle. Then we've got the Sparks LRR rifle. We've got the Spectre 1882. A wood axe, because, you know, you never know. Last resort kind of weapon again. The crossbow, silent but deadly, will be really good for those stealth kills. We've got the Mosin Nagant Automat, which is your automatic Mosin Nagant. That's going to be a bit of a beast, I reckon. And again, a last resort kind of weapon as well. You're not going to want to draw attention to yourself. Then we've got the Caldwell Conversion Chain Pistol. Now, if you watch the IGN video, I'll put a link to it down below. There's about 12 minutes of gameplay. You'll see this pistol in use. Well, you'll see a lot of these weapons in use. Then we've got the good old Sticky Bomb. Looks like it will stick quite well as well with all them nails in it. You've got the Winfield Talon, a dual purpose weapon by the looks of it. You're going to be able to spin that round and use it as a kind of meat cleaving hatchet. And you've got the Concertina bomb, which is basically a barbed wire bomb. Also, you get to see that used in the video as well. Looks pretty cool. So yeah, the weapons befit the era. They look really good. As I say, the setting of this game looks really spooky. It's definitely one that I'm going to get into if I can. I have signed up for the alpha. Hopefully I'll get in on it, but we will see. So yeah, that was just a basic quick overview of what Hunt Showdown looks like and what you can expect from the game. As I say, in the later stages of development right now, so a lot of the things that I've said, take them with a pinch of salt, because of course development can change very, very quickly, but all of the information that I've given you is all the information I've gained from their website or news publications that they have done dealings with, such as IGN, and giving them a commentary playthrough of it. So let me know what you think about this game in the comment section down below. Does it look like something that you'd really get into? Is it a game that you would pass by, not really interest you? Let me know your thoughts and feelings on it. As always, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching and listening. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.
Achieved with CryEngine.